Hello and welcome to Programming with Mrs. Hughes. I'm glad to see you today. I had to stop by the grocery store this morning to get some essential items. I will meet you in my office in a minute. Okay, I'm back and ready to start the lesson. While I was at the grocery store, I looked at my grocery list and I thought it would be a great idea to talk to you about lists in Python. At the end of this lesson today, you should be able to create a list, add items to a list, and delete items from a list. What are lists? Lists are a collection of items in a particular order. There are many examples of lists. There are grocery lists, to-do lists, inventory lists. You can have an inventory list that stores customers' names, addresses, and phone numbers. There are many other types of items that can be stored in an inventory list. Now, I'm going to show you how to create a list and perform other list methods in Python. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to create a comment line that tells the user what this program does. A program that creates a grocery list from user input. So the name of this list will be groceries. Now I'm going to type this line of code, and after I type the line of code, I'm going to explain what it does. Alright, so this line is going to display, please enter your grocery list, separate each item with a comma on the screen. Then the user is going to enter their grocery list as one long line that has commas between each item. The program is then going to take that long line of items and convert it into a string, one string. And then the string is going to be split into substrings. That's what the comma is doing, is splitting the string into little substrings. And each substring is going to be stored in the groceries list. So the first substring is going to be stored as the first element of groceries list. The second substring is going to be stored in the next element of grocery list, and so on and so forth. Now, we're going to print an element of groceries onto the screen. So let's say we want to print out the third element. So in order to print out the third element, since Python starts counting at 0, 0, 1, 2, we're going to put 2. That's going to represent the third element. So I'm going to call print then groceries. Put 2 inside because I want the third element to print out. Now we're going to run our program. And I'm going to type in my grocery list. And then it printed out the third element. Now we're going to create a program that's going to create a list of names. So before we do that, I'm going to make these comment lines because I don't want this to run when I hit run again. Alright, a comment line, a program. Alright, we're going to name our list names. With our brackets, the brackets tell the interpreter that this is going to be a list. And we make sure that we put each name in between quotation marks. They could be single quotation marks or double quotation marks. Alright, now we create our list. And now we're going to print our list. So we're going to call the print function and pass it names. Now we're going to run our code. Okay, and it printed our list onto the screen. Now, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to add another element to our list. So in order to do that, we're going to call the append method. And we're going to add the name Jennifer. And we're going to print out our new list. Okay. Now we're going to remove a name. In order to remove a name, we're going to call the remove method. And the name that we're going to remove is Lisa. Now we're going to print our updated list. Our names list. Print our updated names list. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed today's presentation over lists. And remember, hit the like and the subscribe buttons below. Thank you. See you next time.